It's Amy from Amy Parker Art. I'm just popping on to say hi to you all. Hello, friends. I was just working at the computer, figured I would take a break and pop on and say hello. So, we are not painting tonight, but you can paint the love for me. I love it when you do that. But we're not painting tonight. We're not doing tutorials. I just wanted to pop on and say hi and tell you a little bit about what it's like to work at home being an artist. And if you were thinking about doing that, I would highly recommend it. I love it. I love doing what I do. More so, however, I do love helping you, helping my artist community, my creative community out there. So that's why I'm here, saying hi to you guys. And I don't have anything scripted, but I usually have my little notepad here. I was just jotting down some ideas. Usually I would be probably taking a tubby at this time, but I figured I would pop on and say hi and just chat a little bit. So, well, one great thing about working from home right now is maybe you already do work from home, but I am an artist and I do work at home. If you're not sure who I am, I'm Amy from Amy Parker Art, and I really don't like the winter. I don't like the freezing cold, so it's pretty awesome that I don't have to go out to work. I can just work right here in my home studio and work on the computer, whatever it is that I need to get done. So I do, I've, been shipping my paintings from home for, a few years now. So I do all that right at home also, print out my labels. I can order what I need online, there's, everybody, well, not everybody, but there's so many people nowadays that have been, working from home. So being an artist and working from home is no different, right? You can still do that. Let me see what I got written down on my little notebook here to tell you. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Of course, as always. So one great thing about me being an artist, and maybe you might be the same way, I don't know, but I am introverted, right? Sometimes it doesn't appear that, especially when I'm doing tutorials and I'm just all like amped up and, I love what I do. But like when I'm in a big crowd of people, I can handle it for a little while, but for the most part, I'd rather have a little calm and, not so much stimulation going on, so I can concentrate and create and work and all that. So that is one awesome thing that I love about working online. Being able to talk to my collectors, show my pieces, do my drawings, do my paintings, just as I say a lot, by the way. I know. I'm trying to fix that habit, but I don't know if that's going to happen. You guys might have to just roll with me. So, yeah, it is really great to be able to work at home as an artist, being an introvert. It really helps me out greatly. I love it. I should have done this a long, long time ago. I've created my whole life, as many of you creative people, and I did sell my pieces intermittently throughout the years. But hello, Amy. How you doing? How's school going? Amy is an art teacher. I have so many Amy's, right? I've got Amy Mencham, I got Amy Axley, and me, and a couple other Amy's. It's like one time, like all of the Amy's were on at the same time. I'm like, hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. But yeah, I don't have anything scripted here. You guys know I don't really roll like that. I'm just kind of fly by the seat of my pants and chilling tonight. We're not creating right now. doing tutorials right now where I'm just talking about painting and drawing and what it's like to run my own art business at home. I've done, like I said, I've sold my pieces intermittently throughout the years for most of my life, and did a lot of art shows, craft shows, things like that. Had pieces hanging up in businesses. I even put on my own show one time. Also, my own arts and crafts show one time where I had like 50 vendors. It was pretty cool. It was fun. But I really, really like just working from the comfort of my own home. You are in my living room right now, hanging out by the plant. I think I watered this baby the other day. I'm not really good with, I don't really have that much of a green thumb, but the spider plant, can't really hurt that too bad, right? Amy, it's going good as we're doing a lot of instructional drawing since I have some students Zooming because of, yes, right. That's awesome. I was actually thinking about, of course, I got a lot on my plate. Sometimes I tell you guys stuff and then I'm like, oh my gosh, now I got to just get rolling and do it. But I have been thinking for a long time about doing a drawing workshop. So maybe I'll pick your brain about that too. But yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. We could do like an instructional workshop for drawing, and I'll set up a private group probably for it. But my kitty's down here. Kirby. I know everybody's like, that's a vacuum, right? But my kids named the kitty when they were little, and they said, no, that's a Pokemon. So anyway, Kirby's Kirby. And he's also like 15. So you want to get your face on camera, buddy boy? Yeah, he'll probably jump up here. Usually when I sit down on the couch and try and relax, the cat is all over me. Oh, and the dog. But there we go. Is your kitty like that too? Oh, you gotta show your face, honey bunny. Show them what your face looks like. See? So, working from home as an artist, you get to pat your cat a lot. And sometimes he likes to jump up on the table when I'm painting. Sometimes I paint on my table, like lay my canvases down, and sometimes I put them on my easel and paint that way. Just a matter of preference. No right or wrong with that, depending on what you're painting. But yeah, working at home as an artist. So it does involve still speaking to people, still doing some marketing, actually quite a bit of marketing, but that's what I love. I love marketing. And I love helping you all out with marketing. Hence the reason why I created Creative Warriors for you, which will be open to the public in May of this year. If you want to know more about it, just let me know. And I do have a waiting list. If you want that, you can hop on there, of course, too. But yeah, like, doing the craft shows, yeah, there was the craft shows and the art shows, and like, I did a lot of like drawing and painting at different businesses, even like in front of an art gallery before, had my own little crowd going on. But and even though, I got some wins out of that, to be honest, the craft shows really were, more of kind of a pain in the butt. Not all of them, but it is kind of a pain if you need to drag your pieces all over town, to different towns to set up. You got the easy up tent. It's like, you guys know, right? Have you done them? Have you done the arts and crafts shows? Like it's an all-day event. Not even all day. Sometimes it's a 2-day event or a 3-day event. Don't you dare hurt me on camera. People are going to get mad at you. I know you love me, but he is one of those that will claw at you if you stop petting him, or he'll give you love bites because he doesn't want you to stop petting him. Kirby. So anyway, I personally love doing my own shows right from the comfort of my own home. So it sure beats having to hang up an entire display, have to stress about, all these people standing behind me while I'm doing portrait drawings one after the other. That's what I usually did when I was, I did have paintings there for sale also at shows, but when I did, arts and crafts shows, it was mostly like I always did some form of craft to attract attention. So I did a lot of portrait drawings, and he thinks I'm talking to him. You guys, he's just sitting here looking at me like, "What? Are you talking to me? You're talking to me." But it's just a lot easier for me anyway, to work at home as an artist and to get those portrait drawings and paintings and all that done. I don't feel under pressure creating, which sometimes it can feel like that at shows, right? So that's really a plus for me. Let's see here. Oh, you can get up in the morning when you want. For the most part, right? Like, I'm a workaholic, so I usually get up early and I'm on the computer doing my web development. You do not have to be a web developer to work as an artist online. I'm just saying, this is what I've been working on a lot for the past few months, because I've been getting Creative Warriors ready for you guys, so that you can enjoy that and I can help you out. But no, you don't have to have your own website. I didn't have my own website when I first started selling online. But yeah, you can get up whenever you want. No one's going to yell at you, right? Because you're going to be your own boss. If you get up late, yeah, you might have to yell at yourself, but no one else is going to yell at you. So, there's definitely perks to working from home. You do have to interact with your customers. You have to, return emails and make sure that you're responding. Make sure that you're showing your pieces. We all need time to obviously create our pieces, so we need time for that. So you do need a space in your home for a studio if you're going to work at home as an artist. My cat is still just staring at me. Come here, get your face to camera. Come here, buddy boy. They're like, what is going on? So yeah, my studio, I'm in my living room right now, and the cat just, every time I sit on the couch, wants to climb all over me. Same with the Chihuahua, but he's sleeping right now. But what were we talking about? Studios, yeah. At first, I didn't have even a room because my kids were all living at home at that time. And you know what I did? I just did my paintings and drawings right at the kitchen table. And then I remember one year, Tim helped me take apart a closet. Like, we have this little mud room when you walk in the house, and we have a little closet there. So I remember he helped me take everything out of there, and we put a little desk in there for me, and that was my little craft and art space. So you don't need a big space for a studio if you don't have big space. I mean, if you do, that's great. Yay, good. Then you have some room. But if not, you can still make it work, right? I mean, I did, just at the kitchen table and just in that little nook. Now, because the kids are grown and they're out of the house right now, I do have my own studio set up, which is pretty cool. And I do a lot of my computer work just right at the kitchen table. Sometimes I'll bring it into the studio. Sometimes when I'm doing tutorials for you guys and things like that, I'll have it in the studio. But for the most part, I like to get up in the morning, relax a little bit. If it's nice, go sit outside and watch the birds for a while. Try to get inspired. You'll have to get into like your own routine of what you want to do and what makes you feel good so that you can create and so that you can grow your businesses and interact with people online. You know, so there's numerous different ways that you can do that also, which I give you all that how to in Creative Warriors. And let's see. So yeah, so I usually wake up, have some coffee, sit outside a little bit, except today. Today was freezing. And then I will get on the computer for a little while. I schedule time to learn. I schedule like reading time and learning time. So learning time meaning like I learn new technical skills. I learn new skills with my own artwork, with drawing and creating, and I learn new skills as far as, the internet world and web development and different things that I need to work on for my business at that time, right? So I will schedule time to do that. I love learning new things. And I love helping you guys out too. So I do schedule time for that. So I'll drink my coffee, I'll relax, I'll get on the computer, return, any messages that I need to, and, get up. I'm a creative person, you guys. So I'm being completely like transparent here. Creative people usually are a little like not so organized, and I'm not 100% organized, but I do have my own little system going on, and I have been very good for the past month, for January, since we did the vision boards and all that. I've been working on keeping everything in my planner, and it's great. Like, sometimes I have sticky notes everywhere and, my notebooks all over the place. So if you're like that, don't feel bad, because I'm the same way. But we got to write it down. We got to remember it, or put it in your Google Docs or whatever you have to do. So speaking of the vision board, I did bring that out here just to give you guys a reminder, because I don't know if you remember seeing this video. If not, it's right here on the page. This is my vision board that I made. It's on a 16 by 20 canvas. I showed you how to paint the little elements on here. I did like a winter, spring, summer, fall kind of design, so I could just put it on my wall and hang it up. You can hang it either way. You can hang it portrait or landscape way. And then I just painted these black, where I could put like little note cards in here or pictures or whatever. So like every month I can change it out if I want, or whatever you guys want to do with your vision board. It's your vision board, so you do what you want. You don't have to paint it like this either. You can paint it any way you want. But if you guys wanted to do the vision board challenge, all you have to do is post a photo of your creation in Creative Dreams, which is the free group that I have for you right here on the page. So you can find that easy. Tomorrow, though, warning, is the last day. So if you did your vision board, get a picture in there. You'll find it in the announcements. Get a picture in there before midnight tomorrow night, because tomorrow's the 31st, right? See, I told you, like, I'm an artist. I'm like very creative, and my mind's doing this all the time. Tomorrow, I believe, is the 31st, so please tell me if I'm wrong. But tomorrow at midnight will be the your last chance to get your vision board picture in Creative Dreams. And then you guys know I'm going to pick someone and send you a happy snail mail. Okay? So do that. You got to have some dreams and goals and visions and all that somewhere. All right? Put them in your planner. Draw them out in your journals. put it up on your vision boards or even your sticky notes or whatever you want to do. But look at them, think about them, and often. All right, that's what I do to stay motivated and to stay on track here. So anyway, that's what I'll do. I'll work on the computer for a while in the morning, and then I will start. This is what I've done for years. I would just start my orders, and I would do what was inspiring to me. Like sometimes I had, custom orders on the table, commissions. Right now I have 6 left, right? I just finished one yesterday. I have 6 left, and no, I'm not taking any more commissions right now. No. You guys know, if you are actually one of my collectors, I will let you know in my collectors group when I'm taking more, but not taking any more right now. But what I like to do the most is actually paint my own inspirations, right? So I'll work on that. Whatever, if I'm feeling creative and I'm feeling the energy flow, then I will go for it. And I'm one of those types of people who, when I'm focused on something, I can work really hard on it and just try and zone in to that one thing, like create a bunch of paintings, right? Or finish Creative Warriors for you on my website, the whole back end of it, the whole design of it, which has taken quite a while. But I'm almost done. I'm in the home stretch. So I'm just like that. So I'll kind of zone in. Now, not everybody's like that. You might be able to break things up into little pieces a little bit more. But I am a workaholic. I do bust my butt. You guys want me to be, right? Especially where I'm in that time of my life now where I've drawn and painted so many pieces, like umpteen pieces, right? And yes, I still have my own collectors group. They're not going anywhere. I'm always going to draw and paint forever. But I'm in that time of my life where I am very much looking forward to helping you and teaching you how to do this and how to grow your businesses. And it makes me so happy, and I love helping others. So I'm really, really looking forward to helping you guys out. That's why I'm here and I'm popping on, and we're doing fun things and tutorials and stuff like that. Don't forget, Tuesday nights, we always have paint night Tuesday night. Most of them are level 1 designs, which is beginner designs. Will we have level 2? Maybe level 2, maybe level 3, but we'll see. We'll see what floats our boat here. But Tuesdays at 7 p.m. EST, we do paint night, free paint night. So last week we did, if you missed it, last week we did a different spin on Starry Night. This one right here is actually my daughter Emily's piece that she created with me on camera. You can go back and see it if you want. It's right here on the page. We painted side by side. Usually it's just me painting and walking you through step by step. But she was home from college, and it was great to have her here, and she's like, Mom, I'll paint with you tonight. So it was so cool. You guys know, if you did this one with us, it was a lot of fun. So this coming Tuesday, just a little reminder. Whoops, I know I'm hitting stuff. This coming Tuesday, we're doing the Love Owl, right? So you can find all of the example paintings in the events right here on the page. So if you want to just go there, and then you can see what's coming up for paint night to decide if you want to do it or not. But we will be creating this little number. This is on paper, right? I do most of my paint night tutorials on paper. And while I have it here, I'll show you what it is. I do know Marcy asked me the other day, what's that paper you have so I can get some? Well, it's backwards right now on here, but this is for oil and acrylic. It's Multimedia Paper. This one's an 11 by 14 Canson multimedia paper. I really wanted the one that was like spiral bound so I could just keep flipping the pages, but I didn't get that because when I felt the texture and the weight of both this one and the other one, I can't remember if the other one was Canson 2 or Strathmore or some, I'm not really sure what, but this one I loved the best. That's why I have this one. So I did, the paper's a little bit thicker and it really has like a nice texture on it. I'm sure you probably can't see that on camera, but it feels great. But if you guys want to get one, you go for it. Most certainly can. I think I actually think I might have even got this at Walmart. I'm trying to think if it was Hobby Lobby or it wasn't Michael's. It was either Hobby Lobby or Walmart. I actually think it was Walmart, believe it or not. But you can get them at any arts and crafts store or just at Walmart. Now, you don't have to paint on these when we do the paint nights. You can, so, you know, here's another part of me, what I do, right, is I do these paint nights with you guys. So you don't have to use the multimedia paper. I just do because I have so many paintings, and I know we're not in my studio right now. We're chilling. I'm sitting in the living room, hanging out. Cats right over there, dogs right over there, and my pretty plant that I watered the other day is right here. But I have tons and tons of canvases, and typically when I create pieces, I do 16 by 20. I'm an acrylic painter. I use acrylic medium, and I usually paint on a 16 by 20. That's kind of the size that I'm known for with my collector base online anyway. So I have tons of paintings. I do, when I paint, you know, a big collection or whatever, I usually get rid of it right off or shortly after. But I still have a ton of paintings in my studio. And my studio's not really that big, so I don't want to like overload it. That's why for paint nights on Tuesdays, I'm just using now the multimedia paper, and I use my acrylic paints right on this, and that way I can keep them stacked neatly. If there's one that I do that I totally love and I want to recreate, heck, I'll put it on a canvas. You guys can use a canvas if you want. You can use board canvas. You can use a wrapped canvas. You can paint on any surface you want, right? Be creative. I mean, you can even paint on a pizza box or whatever you got hanging around if you want to join those paint nights. So yeah, that's that. Let me show you what else it does, right? The multimedia paper, because I was working on these too, because I send out a bunch of like birthday cards and stuff to people. And these are actually, this is one of those multimedia papers that I cut into these 4x6s, 4x5s, 4x6s, I don't know, can't remember, 4x5s maybe. Anyway, I was just kind of like assembly line painting these little cards that I'm going to send out. So the multimedia paper is good for that, right? A little idea for you if you would like to. Who doesn't like to get a little mini painting in the mail? I mean, that's pretty cool. But if you have any questions about what it is that I do online as an artist, just go ahead and shoot it out and ask me. I'm curious to know what you do for creations, what type of artist you are, what mediums you use, or maybe you're into arts and crafts and what kind of things you create there. I know my sister really loves to do wreaths and door hangers and stuff like that. But anything artsy, crafty, creative. Me, I paint with acrylics, typically landscapes and abstracts. Also, I have drawn numerous portrait drawings of people and animals in charcoal. So that's my my specialty. Anyway, let me see if there's anything else on my list that I wrote down for you guys. Man, it's chilly in here. I feel like the wind coming in somewhere. I really don't know. I have a paintbrush out here because I'm not painting right now, but maybe I'm just using it for a pointer for my, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, another wonderful thing about working from home is, you get to be with your family or whoever lives at your house, right? Well, obviously it's your family. It's not like you're going to be living with a stranger, but right now it's just me and my hubby wubby, although he's working. He works nights, so that's good for me because I can get some work done at night on the computer. I can get work done anytime that I want. But it is nice to have some quiet and alone time too, to either concentrate and paint or work really hard on my my website or whatever it is that I'm working on at the moment. But yes, I'm going to go. I'm going to pop off here. Just reminders again. If you have any questions about working at home as an artist, please go ahead and ask. Inbox the page. I'll be happy to get back to you. I do want to remind you about Tuesday night paint nights. If you want to join us for that, those are free at 7 p.m. EST right here on the page. We'll be painting an owl next on Tuesday. Check the event so you can see what's coming up for that. If you did the vision board challenge and you would like to put your picture in Creative Dreams, do so because I'll be choosing someone to send a happy snail mail to. Also, if you want the tracers for the paintings on Tuesday nights, you don't have to, by the way, because I literally walk you through step by step, freehanding it. But if you want the tracers, I know a lot of you do, and I got a couple more messages about that. Easy. I put the tracers in Creative Dreams. So just go there. You can find the group right here on the page, and it's in albums. So depending on if you're on your phone or your computer, you might have to go to media and then albums, or you might see albums right on the top. Either way, they're in there, and you can have those if you want the tracers. Supply list. So the supply list for the paint nights, I always put in the events. So all you have to do is go to the event, see what's coming up for paint night, and the supply list will be in there. So you guys know I use acrylics, and I am painting on the multimedia paper. But if you are a watercolor painter or an oil painter, that's fine. I mean, you can do that. Even if you want to just draw it. You don't even have to paint it, or you can use marker. I mean, we're creative people, all right? So get creative. I'm not telling you have to do it exactly like this. You could be creative and do it however you would like to create it. So I am going to pop off soon. If you have a question, let me know. If not, message the page and I will get back to you. Working from home as an artist is so fulfilling. I love it. It's tons of fun. I have done this full time for 3 years now. And I have sold my pieces intermittently throughout my life being an artist. And I'm just so glad that I've been working online for the past 3 years. It is absolutely awesome, amazing. For me, I love it. And I love to share that joy with you. And I love to share tips and tricks and help you guys out. That's the reason why I created Creative Warriors. And let me know if you want to get on the wait list for that because it does open in May of this year. All right. I'll see you later.